Yeah. Welcome back to Let's Rock TV. As you can see from the title, guys, Antigua and Barbuda is the live stream that Speed has just ended, right? And he has done so much things in Antigua and Barbuda. But the thing is, I have to call out Antigua and Barbuda for being a pirate, right? For being a pirate, for culture vulturing Jamaica, right? I mean, the tour guide did something that we have to speak about, right? And they did not give credit. So that is why they are a pirate when it comes to that. But we're going to give our honest ratings because today is the time. You know how we do it after the live stream, and Let's React TV is here right now to give his honest ratings about what had happened on the live stream. So as we can see, Speed kick it off, right when he entered in Antigua and Barbuda, and he did arm wrestling. Whoa. And that guy was super strong, right? But I've seen him already arm wrestling, and he is a very talented guy, right? And he was hard to take down, right? He even wanted to challenge a bodyguard, but no bodyguard wanted to challenge him, right? So Speed challenged him, and he also used two hand trying to take him down, but he couldn't take him down, right? And that was a good experience on the live, right? So that's good. And now we move on to the karate, and he learned a little bit about karate, right, in Antigua and Barbuda, and he was trying his best to see how well he did. And then after he asked for a black belt, but the guy told him he have to do more training, right? So he has to do more training if he wants to become black belt. And moving on from that, right, he went and swim with the stingrays, right? That was an amazing time to see people swimming with stingray is just something that have my blood running cold. Like, whoa, that anything could happen at any time. But big ups to Antigua and Barbuda for that. I think that was really good, right? And if one day I would love to visit Antigua and Barbuda, and that is one thing that I think I would try, right? That's really good of Antigua and Barbuda for having such a nice, you know, attraction for tourism and stuff like that. Um, we also see where he went and he bowled with one of the fastest bowlers, right, in the stadium. That is also very good. I love that. I love that. Right? And Speed threw the ball one time and hit out the wicket. And you think that was what the guy was doing, but he was just showing him the space of his speed when he throw a ball, right? Because if that guy wanted to hit down that stump, he could have do that easily with no effort. But also that's a good part of the tour experience. And also he tried no he met the prime minister. He met the prime minister of Antigua and Barbuda, which is also very good. And he raced with his one of, I think is one of his son was in the other car when he was doing the speed race, and that also was very good. And moving on now, we see where Speed the fans turnout was crazy, right? It was such a crazy experience, but it was good overall, right? But Antigua and Barbuda could have easily top and get number one position, but in this one they have to lose 3 points because the culture vultured and they did not give credit. But we're gonna get to that closer to the end, right? So we and then again we see where Speed went on the farm and meet the Rastafari culture um tribe, and he had a good time. He saw how they smoke the weed in the chalice and stuff like that. And also he got to go on the farm, and this is where the guy show him the Jamaican um ackee tree, right? And that was also good because that guy, you know, show that hey, this is not from our culture, but he give credit where credit is due, right? And we have to say congrats to that man. I think that man also is a farmer. I think he is Jamaican, if I'm not sure. If not, I'm not sure. Correct me on that, but I think he was a Jamaican, and he also showed him the Bob Marley picture with Haile Selassie, Marcus Garvey, and I can't remember the next general name that was on the picture, right? And also we see where Speed try the the watermelon with lemon on it, with lime on it. That was crazy. I never thought about that ever in my lifetime. You know, that was really really good. And also we see where Speed got KFC, right? And he said it was top three, and that is something that hey, the Caribbean want to know the ratings and the grade for, right? Is the KFC and which rank they place. So Speed is going around to each country and he's trying the KFC, right? So everybody want to know what ratings is the Caribbean and who has the best KFC in the world, in the Caribbean or overall in the world, right? So also um he says the top three, so that's good. And also he tried deer meat. He tried deer meat in a burger when he visited Bermuda. That's when after he take the plane, the helicopter I should say. After he take the helicopter and he reach over there, he met the kids, take pictures and stuff like that. And he also tried the turtle meat. And the thing I like with them that St. Vincent did not do was they announced what they had, right? So they did not just give Speed something to eat and then let him guess what they have to eat, right? Even though Speed said the iguana meat was good in St. Vincent, um, I think I don't like that, right? Once you're eating wild meat or pork or anything other from chicken, you should declare to the person what they are eating. And in this video with Antigua and Barbuda, they announce it. They let him know upfront, hey, this is what you're going to eat. And he said, okay, no problem. And he tried it. And for that, they get ratings for that also, right? So even the people turnout was crazy. You know, it wasn't the craziest, but they did turn up, right? The kids were there and their parents, and a lot of things happened in this stream, and this stream was really good. I really enjoyed the stream, but now we have to talk about why they lose points. So back to when they went to swim with the stingray, and after they were finished swimming with the stingray, now the tour guide that was carrying Speed around, gave them Jamaican beef patty, right? So across the world, we are famous for Jamaican beef patty, right? And bun and cheese and stuff like that. So they gave Speed bun and cheese, Jamaican bun and cheese at that. They gave him Jamaican bun and cheese and they did not give credit to Jamaica, right? You guys have so much things to do, so much culture to show Speed. Show them what you have. Don't show them what somebody else culture have, right? And then not giving credit to them. So when Speed go to Jamaica now, it's going to look like he's gonna say, I tried that already. I tried that in Barbuda, right? And he's gonna think that it was Barbuda is the owner of it. So this is where the culture vulture come in because they vulture, right? And it's not theirs, and they're not giving credit. So Speed is gonna say we tried that in Antigua and Barbuda, when truth and in fact it's Jamaican. And across the world, anywhere you go in any store, and you're going to buy a Jamaican patty, they're gonna tell you that, hey, this is a Jamaican beef patty. Across the world in any store, it is called Jamaican beef patty. So when you remove the Jamaican and just say beef patty and chicken patty, you're taking credit away from us, right? You have to put the Jamaican beside it once you're not in Jamaica and eating that patty, right? So people would know that we are the signature owner for that, right? So they gave him and they did not give credit to us, and I think that was wrong of them. And for me, I would say, even though they did very well, they have to lose 3 points for that. So my official ratings, I would give them a solid 9.8, right? But for vulturing the culture and pirating our stuff without giving credit, I would take away 3 points from them. So that means they got a solid 9.5. So 9.5 is what Antigua and Barbuda get, right? So let us see the next country that Speed is going to go to, what they have to respond, how they are going to respond to Antigua and Barbuda, and show them the best of what they can, right? So we enjoy the stream. Speed experienced a lot in this one. Some things he experienced for the first time, and we're not gonna take away their credit, but they take away our credit. So they just lose 3 points, but we're not going to take away their credit. With their experience, they did very well, very excellent. But they have to lose 3 points for using our culture. So, the tour guide, right? Everybody else did well. Everybody else turned up and they did what they have to do. But it's just the tour guide fault that they lose 3 points, right? So, Antigua and Barbuda got 9.5 out of 10 for vulturing the culture, right? So every ratings that I give is out of 10, right? So that is my ratings. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. This is Let's React TV. You know what to do. Subscribe.